Hi, guys. Wow, it's been a long time since I saw you last. It feels like forever. Well, we at Emmanuel Kids Church miss you a lot. We miss seeing your lovely faces and your smiles. We miss everything about you, your giggles and your laughs. Well, we hope you have been listening to your parents and doing all your work, your schoolwork, your reading, your math, and keeping your hands really clean. You know, wash, 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 20 minutes. So singing your song. Today I want to share with you a special story. A story that I find to be so wonderful. And it's found in Mark chapter 4, verses 35 to 39. But before I start my story, I want you to sit on the floor because you're going to be part of this story. And it's just a lot of fun if you're part of the story. So let's make this lots of fun. Let's get ready. Are you on the floor? Are you ready? Okay, so I need you to sit and I need you to listen. Put your listening ears on. And I need you to act out the parts I tell you to act out. So let's go. Have you ever been really, really, really tired? Well, I know I have. I want you to act like you are tired, very tired. What do you do when you're tired? Well, most of us sleep and relax, take a nap, eat ice cream. Well, Jesus was one time preaching and teaching and going up and down the hills, and he was really, really, really tired. He was so tired. Oh, can you do that with me? Oh, so tired. And he needed to nap. Well, Jesus told the disciples because they were near the water and near the sea, and they had a boat. Let's get on the boat. All right, so I want you to get on the boat. All right? They all got in the boat. Jesus went all the way to the back of the boat, and the disciples were all in the boat. Everybody was fine. There was no problems. Everything was wonderful. And I'm going to read you the verse that says on verse 35, Mark 4:35 says, that day when evening came, he said to his disciples, let us go over to the other side. Leaving the crowd behind, they took him along just as he was in the boat. So remember, you're all in the boat with Jesus, every single one of you. Are you with me? I hope so. Okay, we're all in the boat together. Now remember, Jesus was really, really tired. Remember I told you that? He was so tired that he fell asleep. I need you to fall asleep. Okay, now Jesus fell asleep. Now be very quiet. Go back with the disciples. Go back. Everything was going smoothly. Everything on the boat. Can you hear the sounds? Can you hear the wind? Can you hear the waves swish, swish, swish? Isn't that relaxing? Perfect, perfect thing to go to sleep. Well, all of a sudden, things changed. The weather changed. Jesus was still asleep. And as I read verse 37, I want you to imagine you're one of those disciples. And a furious squall or storm came up, and the waves broke the boat so that it was nearly swamped. How did you feel? How do you think they felt? Okay, let's be the wind. Put some thunder in there. Boom, boom, boom. Whoa, let's make those waves crash, crash, crash. And they were pushing the boat. How did they feel? they were afraid. They were scared. Are you afraid?
Yes.
Are you scared? Well, the disciples were so scared they didn't know what to do. And Jesus was sleeping. So they decided, we have to wake him up. He has to do something because we're going to die. We're going to die. So they went to the back of the boat. They woke up Jesus. And verse 38 says, Jesus was in the stern sleeping in a cushion. The disciples woke him up and said to him, Teacher, don't you care if we drown? Now think about it. Do you really think Jesus wouldn't care? Obviously he does. But the disciples were so scared they forgot who they were with and who would take them out of everything. And so he got up. Jesus got up. He woke up and he rebuked that wind and he rebuked the waves and he said, be quiet and be still. And the winds died down and the waves were very calm. Can you feel that calmness?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it is so calm again. Well, somehow the disciples had forgotten that all they had to do was talk to Jesus. And so there are times in our lives when we have problems, when we have needs and when we're real scared and we don't know what to do. But who do we have with us? We may not be in a boat, but he's inside of us. And all we have to do is reach in and say, Jesus, help me through this. And he will. He'll calm that storm. I want you to know that sometimes we watch our parents or our family members when they go through a storm and we say, they're so nervous, they're scared, why are they scared? But you can pray for them and you can say, Jesus, please calm that storm for them. And he will. And so with this is my story. The story of whenever I have a storm in my life, I turn to Jesus because he will always take care of me, just like he'll always take care of you and your mommies and your daddies and everybody else. Because he'll tell that storm to be quiet and to calm down. So I just want to say a quick prayer with you. And then I'm going to tell you what to do so you can remember our story. Okay, so dear Jesus, I just want to thank you for the children of Emmanuel, Lord. I ask, Lord, that you bless them. And I ask, Father, that you help them to remember that you are with them no matter where they are, whether at home or in school or in the playground or any place else, you're with them. And that you will not let any storm hurt them, Father. And so I pray that you continue to bless them, bless their families, and be with them, Lord. And we love you. In your name I pray, amen. Okay, well, how are we going to remember the story? I have a boat. I drew a boat. I drew a rectangular rhombus. I put waves and I put sails on them. And then I said, Mark 4:35 to 39. Jesus calms the storm, and he will always calm your storm. So maybe you can go find a piece of paper and a pencil, draw your own boat. And you know what? Maybe next time I see you, you might want to bring it to church with you and show us your boats. All right? Have a nice day and be blessed. Love you guys.